No one asked how the fool felt. Rhyme this in stealth. Expected lover to do for me what I could have done for myself. They yap on impulse. Just gift the gab, wasn't sent to add injury to anybody's insult. Rappers throwing stones at dimes windows and speaking innuendos. It's a mystery, why do we befriend those? Realness hard to define like where the wind blows. In my city they 10 years old holding extendos. My older cousins would fight over the Nintendo. Perhaps we dating ourselves. Judge rap with so much self-love like he dating himself. This is how favor felt. What's the greatest good? No man has figured out. Want a happier life? Listen to this now. One as many enemies as we want friends. What's the greatest good? No one knows until the end. Cruise on the Beltway, took a mental health day. Rare growing increase, sackcloth and ashtrays, red birds and blue jays. Salieri MCs, flu gaze. Just how they check in, full flight on a Tuesday. McDonnell Douglas, rare Uggish, 88 jet plane. 37,000 fleet altitude above stress claim. Dime sector dialect, among other things. The mundane, get drenched in cool rain. Unactivated chest gains, they profess stain. Rare forms the main, trust the holy name. Ignite the flame, make them rise above they shame. Break the chain, we play no game. The fact is we don't praise the same. Stay in your lane, our spirit is framed. Hearts inflamed, but the blessings came. Just the same, rockin' Calvin Klein or Hanes. Just keep it clean, couldn't find no stains. Play no games, name no names. Ask how I'm doing, love you more the same. Keep it decent. Dime's a law-abiding citizen. He ducked the precinct. Deuces, they think they nice but can't hold a sequence. Let's talk beats, razor cuts, change the season. But where rap he speak with reason. And his moves are seamless. Vivid lifestyle, no I couldn't dream this. Real recognize real, but online that's harder to distinguish. Just put words together like a vivid scene twist. Pure dedication with no hesitation. Just to rap this way, take full concentration. It's a celebration when you break ground on a foundation. Do you need motivation or transformation? You were born with everything you need if you are God's creation. Just love traveling, Brooklyn to Maryland. On back block, Fraggle Rocks got pitched like javelins. Watch bust down the brick, so much snow to our teenage eyes. It looked like an avalanche. Right guard passed the ball to the man with the hottest hand. Sample sound like the dusty hills of Rajasthan. Those rappers don't see the truth written in the sand. Before van life, we knew that wasn't the plan. After a 2-year drought without a house, time to get about the jam. When you can't do what you like, do what you can. Yes, there's strength and supply, but that relies on demand. Long as seed gets scattered, gotta grow where it lands. Just gonna build and complete what he began. Till he kicked the can, faith over brand. You know with rare raps, fill in the gaps of what they don't understand. Some will never get it, cause some just don't give a damn. The ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan. Some fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan. 4 hours away of life. Our pops is getting stripes, listening to Public Enemy, don't believe the hype. That's why when some rappers try to rap with us, it don't feel right. Sound like they wouldn't have heart in a real fight. Don't get lost in the still night. Have you ever seen an addict lose their mind? Cause the seal was too tight. Down vision out of sight. Don't disrespect the customers, keep it polite. That's the corner's advice. Chinese spot got mice in they rice. Under city lights for a proper price. Wrong gets so like it's right. I 23 and some J-Bones ballin' like a mic. Social media rappers, please stay off the mic. Take a long hike. Westchester to Brooklyn Heights. Red, well dressed, fresh as white. Get fly as kite. All white, one for funerals and the heights. Never get sights cause the storms roll through twice. The ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan. Some fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. No crunches, abs hot from the heat from the pan.
We will be getting the live started fairly shortly. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. Thank you for the likes. Right now, we're just going to play this unreleased private collection, and we have some commands that we're going to run. We built a couple new scripts today that we want to incorporate into our system, and we will be doing that, building in public, all of that. So enjoy yourself, kick back, enjoy the music. Like I say, this is out of our private collection. You only hearing it here. You can't hear it anywhere else. And like I said, we should be getting to work shortly. Super appreciate everybody. Like I say, like my live, we on the road to 300. I think we're at 295. The growth has just been phenomenal over the past couple of days. So I'm going live every day, multiple times, off schedule. I had household responsibilities and all of that. So super pleased, super grateful to everybody who tunes in. Like I say, like the live, share the live, and just kick back. I will be getting busy shortly. All right now.
Grand Hill Felines. Uncle told me I'm nothing like these niggas and I see why. 6'3" but moving like I'm 10'5". Enemy got a target on dime head, so he a grand prize. Pray for our fate, could never trade sides. Know who you work for and who you paid by. What's today's vibes? Play dumb or play wise? Best way to keep my word impeccable is to stay quiet. God birthed me with testicles that never testify. Papa taught me wait for blue smoke to testify. Always keep a full tank of gas and warranty on tires. Young man almost been through it all, that's why his heart is tired. It's the best show, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, or The Wire. Cause my life's been like a mix of all three, not to be admired. Lying to yourself make you a liar. Check your desire.
Spent all night creating littles to relate. Never walked on water, but we walked on Gray's Lake. Word to your mama, just don't care for smiles on your face. If we can't joke with you, then we gonna think you're fake. Rappers to their face, every second that they start to hate. All them words that they be rapping, but can't communicate. Book the date, since they wanna play a left hook or wait. Adam wasn't the only man on planet Earth to deal with snake. They just a corn snake, they not even venomous. Ran into a garden, don't even know what his image is. Clean up like blemishes in the beginning of Genesis. Putting words together, easy, finishing sentences. Justin get love, Orange County out to with Venices. Hating on rare front, don't make us come finish them. Rap like Mortal Kombat, but they don't wanna make contact. Know that they fragile, so we don't even bomb back. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires how you up. 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires how you up. 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up. Every few weeks, just to end up on their hate list. When it comes to passing the test, you know who ace is. Can't even get into it with rappers cause they too basic. I'm the image of God on planet Earth, I gotta shape shit. All that over rapping, still punch the clock on the shit. Hating on rare front dome, it might just make you rich. In the presence of a legend, you just don't know down now. Playing with our spirit, watch I don't lose your mind. Take your time, or you built for the climb. It's a 10-year venture. We gon' get it until we got dentures. We the field, they the benches. When it comes to bootstrapping, we always in the trenches. Quit acting tough when you defenseless. Knock it out the park. 425 where the fence is. Just having fun, but he relentless. When these rappers get mad, it just shows us that they senseless. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know no multi-millionaires how you up. 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her. One rapper you know who blew up.
Why don't you go back to the bar? I wasn't ready.
These rude rocks is not rosaries. For the last 2 years, walked 3 miles for my groceries. I used to get them hand delivered. Every lesson I've been given felt like a knife to the gizzard. Pain can't wrap the skin, you couldn't shed like a lizard. Just don't believe in karma, but he got on his armor. Moved through the drama, face full of trauma. You need God's strength to lift the arm up. And no Black Panther, we talking Des Moines golf courses when we talk about Wakanda. A heroic eye reflects, no diamonds, just sweat. In the light where the shadows never rest. When it's quiet in the west, know it's louder in the east. Protein P, no surrender, no retreat. Prayers never cease when you're one with the beast. So our spirit is increased on an island of perfect peace. It's like the world coming to the end. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. The world coming to an end. My God told me I'ma be fine, even though every day my life on the line. No time to whine, too busy trying to turn water to wine. Looking for a diamond mine, acting like it's fine. No, we can't go back in time. Treat it like it's 2009. Stream of conscious, raps whatever on our mind. Episode 1, you continue watching. My mind's unlocking, the truth's not stopping. Thoughts cinematic cause the scenes keep dropping. Florida youth going to jail for writing bad checks. Watch their dreams get wrecked cause they was raised with neglect. Where you better not come at all if you don't come correct. No safety net, you gotta risk what's left. Do your best. Cause when it's time to collect, the board couldn't care less if it's checkers or chess. It's like the world coming to the end. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. The world coming to an end.
I wasn't ready.
Nearly died, but lived like time on my side. Hating on a man you never met won't help you survive. It's like when jealousy and envy collide. They ain't never put no cars in my garage. Abstract art where words converge into a collage. Lovey saw just in the flesh, thought she saw a mirage. The man of her dreams, but she couldn't spot the scene like it was camouflage. Rogue agent of self-sabotage. Put it in audio format, book division doesn't pause. Eyes blurred by the flaws, but we glad that they yours. Our verses echo thoughts like they was memoirs. And unless they yours, you never know the story behind the scars. Lessons in the wars, victory behind the doors. Why the king sleep in ivory towers, of course. With the powers of force, where the flowers devoured by the horse. Underneath the stars connected to the source. So many, can't even count my blessings. 9 trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings. No use getting high, dime higher than standards. Head in the cloud, couldn't care less what the land does. Once where the sand was, thrived in oasis. Path of the sacred and profane, got a wait list. Dime no lie, get flying a pair of K-Swiss. D Space 9, not Odo, but just can shapeshift. Chaka
chocolate from Mississippi's, but the watch Swiss. You could read open Torno, but couldn't clock this. Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, we could hop, skip, and land on the other side without a splash or a drop get drift. In these blue coppery loafers that look like moccasins. Yet the truth is, it's not what you wear, it's how you're within. Habitually just crossing lines that are paper thin. Rap like this more than me, and it's always been. Why your favorite social media rapper pretends it was crowned to begin, but then grounded in sin. So many, can't even count my blessings. Not trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth, what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Wanna get to the point, nothing seems to be real. In a time where Florida orange is harder to peel. Rare from Dawn, king of the wacky seas, making them kneel. Twisted soul, South Korea, changed our palate, got us eating ill. Butchers pushing pork on forks, but label it as veal. Long as iron is iron, and steel is steel. Mathematicians know formulas cannot feel. And some complications take more time to heal. Meanwhile, band play king of the hill for some dollar bills. That's how I feel, like death right on my heels. But Dime ain't running or denying nothing. What he baking up a different kind of muffin. You can smell it out the oven. No loving, you need us some good loving. That can only be found on Planet Justin. Thoughts like who else could you be trusting? Every action has a repercussion. Trying to fill a void, only God can fill love, he get you nothing. Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt. You know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt. You know why? It won't come easy, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why? The taste of victory comes in different flavors. It's not a mystery, life is to be savored. Went from boutiques where everything was tailored to becoming the best friends with failure. Imagine juggling, doing your best with a fear of success. With the highest standards, won't accept nothing less. With my helmet on, moving like Juggernaut. Red bucket, water and bleach, just let them out. Cleaned up my cold heart to love a lot. My Uncle Lucian taught me to tick on the clock, don't ever stop. And only you got the choice to be the real you or not. On Hurricane Island, Red learn to tie or not. Can't tell just what's fly or not, you never shot where he shot. That Desmond, our corn, cream of the crop. Mixed with a lot of East Coast and palm tree tops. Villas at the Four Seasons, keys to the lock. Stepping in the hot sand with Bora Bora flip-flop. Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt. You know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt. You know why? It won't come easy, you know why? It won't come easy, you know why? Rappers say they want billions, better get to work. Rolling up the sleeves on my shirt, you know why?
I wasn't ready.
So he helps me understand my own situation. Sammy wrote himself endless amounts of notes, but he get mixed up. I have a more graceful solution to any problem. I'm disciplined and organized. I use habit and routine to make my life possible. Sammy had no drive, no reason to make it work.
N-Bomb, you talking to the man. On this land, you just got acquainted with the plan. How you gonna outrun Red Phone standing on quicksand with a disabled wristband? Bike park with a kickstand. 5 months after having the piss in the bedpan. Red thought he was a dead man. Love Blue Baraka burgundy headband. Off the dome, but signed his signature with his left hand. Raised with manners, so it's yes madam or yes man. Get goosebumps and chills when we speak. If you not from an oppressed clan. Meanwhile, there's war in the Sudan. Best advice we can do for you, do the best you can. It's growth and increase
series till we kick the can. Ambidextrous with the heat, we used to switch the hand. Broad day sun out, come get you a tan. And never let a rapper make you feel like you lesser than. Put the blame all on Just, but we not your boogeyman. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Times and man choices that cost him fate. When you want it right now, don't want to wait. Carried away till life gets sweet as parfait. Ice on the windshield, the slush and soft flakes. Cold hearts from heartbreaks. Temporarily had to wear a defibrillator to monitor our heart rate. Thought our silver cord as we drifted towards the Stargate. Don't gotta swear to God we heard his voice but didn't see God's face. Never in our life saw so much light from a dark place. You ask how we do it, our best response is this is raw faith. Strong man had to learn healing from a flawed state. Dying wanted to call our old lovey but we hardened the way. Stubborn and caught in our ways in the modern age. Here for a reason, yes Lord, let us avoid an early grave. Bullish and brave, just the way we made. Now came a long way from that young man who wouldn't just behave. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown.
Your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Grandma told me, baby, go to the top. She long gone, just still as a stop. Get you some money, dope by the knot. Picking a lock, nah, we ain't knock. Don't have you no babies out of wedlock. Foundation solid as bedrock. Been in corners, blow out your engine block. Working so hard, your heart almost stop. What you see in the trenches could leave you shocked. Snipers ain't for the head, so don't get shot. Seen a lot of red when the prices drop. But we here for the green till we harvest the crop. But just naming the scam, you guaranteed to get blocked. Like it or not, hit tickets with the nerds and the jocks. Currency swaps, sweeter than peppermint snot. Slaying at our own risk like we pulling the slots. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. Butter and eggs, cover the spread. Thinking about pixels and JPEGs. Do your own research in the NFT teacher. Never trust a word a KOL said. Lovely lips, cherry red. We don't go to bed just to get ahead. Can't be spoon fed. Wanna stack a couple crumbs to a loaf of garlic bread. Looking for that perfect match like a newlywed. Lovely know what charge since she dropped dead gorgeous. Not impressed if your bag is enormous. Plus knows everything worthwhile takes time. Not betting on the head, bet the tortoise. Never giving up the keys to the fortress. Self-custody, can't let them extort us. Code give us more trust, keep our affairs in order. Transaction on chain, digital brick and mortar. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. Did it for the love, far as we recall, was on top of the world, had to lose it all. From an era, learned to holler at lovies at the mall. Our pop's name is Justin, he ain't name us Jamal. If our legs stop working to get there, we'll bear crawl. Get in front of Red Fort Dome, we dead, y'all. Grew up, got love a lot.
Full of fire, nickname was Juggernaut. We ain't shoot up in the club, we took it to the lot. Nepotism put our foot in the door, we pick a lock. Down bad, almost lost our watch at the pawn shop. When you low on cash, you really need it fast, it don't stop. Negative self-talk, know who I am and who I'm not. When they thought it was over for a brother, we made them watch. They don't know who did it, but they said they lit off 4 shots. A different type of watch list, the way we knocking out stock. Yeah, it gets hot. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. Keep it the flies. American is American pie. Man's gotta pick a side, so you gotta decide. Stick with the truth, forget the lies. No man alive will ever be immortalized. Just make sure our soul fortified. Memories catching the 4 to 5. And in the air, the king of the whack MCs does it the best. From a long line, a men who speak their mind. Fruit right off the vine, fresh as you'll ever find. Pop said his firstborn's a lyricist. Perfect mixture of the mystics and the appearances. Hear sacred pockets and beats. Sometimes our ears like, what is this? Razor tool sharpen up the gutter fish. Arrogance yields to subtleness. Eyes to the stars, wondering where the shuttle is. Phony can't rebuttal this. It seems our suffering never ends. Grandma said you gotta play to win. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it. In it till the madness stop. How grandma pick cotton and have a son on crack rock. In it till the madness stop. In it till the madness stop. Yeah, we in it.
I wasn't ready.
Misery Love Company. How you know? Do you have to peel the seal back to see what is underneath? Would you chase the wind to catch a leaf? To get to where we gotta get to is going to take expertise. Not much to say, learn to spot the weight of a hog at Mission Bay. Never know your breakthrough might be the day. Came a long way, how do you call it? Mumbai, Bombay. Once a love mine, she always mine, it's gonna be okay. But forgive me in due time. Had a few altars and a few shrines. The sacred and profane and flame. The divine was out of my mind. When you come to find it, what you thought was chance was system design. Make you believe you can sell a vision to the blind. Internal wars better hold the line. Going down outside and inside your mind. But most don't want to listen, that's fine. But they learn to miss the never mind. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Whatever you do, keep giving. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Whatever you do, keep giving. Deep focus, closest to hypnosis. Just had to ask the stream of consciousness who wrote this. Told you in our 20s don't feel our flesh to vultures. Think they nasty but just the grossest. Flow osmosis, pseudo mystic hocus pocus. The anthropology of violence claims that life is ferocious. On a phone that nobody get to read. We're gonna post this. Dime take the lead, will you please? Miss me with that whole shit. Album right on time and it don't got no skips. Just designers rhymes perfect design like with a big toe split. Before I gave my life to Christ, I would've took your chick. No antibodies exist for when life gets so sick. Be in the middle of the ocean and still not catch no fish. I'm very deterministic, he don't believe in a wish. Would you rather have the alley-oop or pass the assist? Just let you know, walking on deadly poison is very hazardous. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Whatever you do, keep giving. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Share a lot of love in the land of the living. Whatever you do, keep giving.
I wasn't
Thank you, Lord, for showing us the path of what we looking for. It matters a give and take. We ain't pushing back, we pushing forward. Dime learned how to rap, listening to heavy mental and liquid swords. Now we write our $1 million strategies on whiteboards. Rollouts with the right law. Just a descendant of blacksmiths to put the steel in the high forge. Now I got questions like why 3 bears was eating porridge. Why was Little Red Riding Hood alone in the forest? Is rap reserved for only the cold and the poorest? Just travel the world but never move like a tourist. And if you know how the story go, you put your money on the tortoise. Dime took the long way, he didn't take the shortest. Missions had us in harm's way, but we couldn't abort it. Should've went to the military, but life orders temporary. Things got scary, wasn't tied with a cherry. For the memories we chose to bury, it was necessary. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Just do better, just improve. Not satisfied with your circumstances, bust a move. Just do better, just improve. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Adjust the view. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Just improve. Gray clouds in the sky today, can't see the blue. Put it all together to find out ain't nothing new. Get the butter from the duck in whatever you do. What that mean? That mean give it your all when you seek the truth. Lies in deceit, yield profit, get out the loop. Sometimes we wrong, but we stand strong like absolute. And when you got a plan, it takes being a man to regroup. Look down range, point and shoot. Came a long way for getting braided up on the stoop. Guess the sample activated just a vision from my youth. To get to the destination and enjoy the route. Great in the mansion or a boarding house. Get your affairs in order, first sort them out. Each verse represent what our memories about. In hindsight, hear the sound of echoes of warning shouts. When the doors open, you either in or out. In the flood, praying for the drought, but there's more water in the spout. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Just do better, just improve. Not satisfied with your circumstances, bust a move. Just do better, just improve. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Adjust the view. Not satisfied with the circumstances, bust a move. Just improve. Think what you could do, but never play the fool. Thank God I stayed in school. Played the game, but didn't know who made the rules. They hated on the brother, but just kept it cool. Fresh wounds, pick at the scab. That's the way the haters do. The lovies just love, but never say hey to you. Regret showing my southern cousins paid in full. I slaughtered the donkey and the bull. When you know you gotta plow the pool. Dime making power moves. Walk under the flower bloom. 10,000 steps an hour from noon. Our pops to be in the grocery store, howling like a wolf at the moon. His firstborn son flow like he chasing monsoons. Vivid as the scenes in Doom. Rappers like dust mites just might pick up the broom and clean sweep the room. Be determined, dropping albums, just know they coming soon. Drama, we don't need it. Dime living a dream, it's not my business if you don't believe it. Once in a lifetime, never to be repeated. Roots deep-seated. Truth or dare, it's not musical chairs, so you can keep seated, stay heated. If you can conceive it, then believe it, you can achieve it. Social media rappers switch up on you in an instant. Just can see his vision clearly, even when it's in the distance. Thank you, Lord, for your persistence and providing survival tactics for the sin we get entrenched in. Just relate to the scholars and the henchmen. There's no way to win or lose when you chase the wind. Let an hour farmer in and get the eggs from the hens. Nothing like them social media rappers who lie and pretend. Dime don't write lines to bend. Been through traumas only time can mend. Anyone who forget their mother and father, we commend. For eternal life until it ends, then it begins again. Drama, we don't need it. Dime living a dream, it's not my business if you don't believe it. Once in a lifetime, never to be repeated. Roots deep-seated. Truth or dare, it's not musical chairs, so you can keep seated, stay heated. If you can conceive it, then believe
present moment in human history. This the highest stakes. Say lights to be bond, just grab her by the waist. Learn from Papa B to keep some flowers in a vase. Revisions a part of writing, don't be scared to erase. Dime do this off the top of the dome, he don't play it safe. Ethan Hawke and Gattaca with dreams of going out of space. But disabled like Jude Law, hot as the panels and silos, gotta cool off. Meanwhile, fanatics online argue over who lost. But just more concerned about the growth rate of the Spanish moss. My adversaries get tossed. Treat them like rainwater on the side of the road, how we ran them off. Our brother from another mother about to buy some land in Panama. Beachfront property, the sand is soft. Red Fawn don't run laps around your favorite rapper, true or false. They running outdated software like Microsoft DOS. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't crowd the battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't crowd the battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Yeah, it seem to be moving faster than they did before. Things I ain't care about before, now I care about more. Like what's more important than optimal health? At times you need help, you can't do it by yourself. Our spirit moves in stealth, there's wisdom and wealth. So much pain I brought on myself. Picture frames on the shelf, tell the story of a man. Live his life with praying hands. Things you never know till after the fact, never in advance. Much love to those who ever gave us a chance. And Mama Papa taught me how to stand. And all those years I rejected their program. Having flashbacks of them Bushwick blocks, lights on those vans. That 16 blue building on Minahan. Life on the line, not Middle Eastern, yes I ran. When them killers on you, gotta get away if you can. These are lessons that we learned as a child that we now understand. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't crowd the battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't crowd the battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night.
I'm telling you, Mr. Ringo. And he don't mean no real harm, Mr. Ringo. And let him keep his big ugly nose out of my business if he don't want to get it slapped.
It's not always easy being the older brother. Our father's firstborn, things we discover. Be kind to yourself, love but forgive your mother. And God didn't make you on earth just to suffer. And always keep your faith in him when times is tougher. Life gon' heat up like radiators and mufflers. Nobody can discard their past. And there's so much that you gonna learn from dad. Even when he mad, forgive him too. I watched him give everything he had. Where did time go? It went so fast. Wish I could cherish every laugh. Just like sand in the glass. Just put it in a verse to make the memories last. Just holding on is a bigger sacrifice than you think. We're navigating in the seas where the ships don't sink. May our bloodline keep us in sync. And when you ever need us, we'll be there fast as you blink. Couldn't know then what we know now. If we did, we would've knew to slow down. Couldn't know then what we know now. If we did, we would've knew to slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. We couldn't know then what we know now. Cause if we did, we would've knew to slow down. Stop feeling stuck, it's time to break free. Why some proven strategies don't work for 8 weeks. Identifying patterns of witness from great seat. Framing, challenging negativity. Breaking cycles, taking action as a late lead. Super activated, but things don't go your way, just play for keeps. Take all your vitamins, A to K, but handle business A to Z. But before all that, seeking the kingdom's the way to be. For all the people on earth, glad we are bros. Love, patience, and meekness, I suppose. Practical application of imagination. And at times you might find procrastination fascinating. But waiting too long cuts deep like laceration. So might as well, why not strike when the iron's hot? Be on watch, try not to crash like the clash of pots. Some things would just come easy like untying a knot. Couldn't know then what we know now. If we did, we would've knew to slow down. Couldn't know then what we know now. If we did, we would've knew to slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. We
couldn't know then what we know now. Cause if we did, we would've knew to slow down.
Pity the man who thinks so much of excellence. Before you 35, you don't need a plan, so guess again. Running on the beach, fall to my face, hit the sand. Real life is not a might, I wouldn't shake your hand, you're not a man. Times where you take off the same place you land. Just was young with Majida, her posse sleep in the van. No other artists on the planet getting busy like we are. Once in a lifetime talent, not VR. Treating verses like the back nine, high tee off. Born in the image of God, not a street dog. My thoughts as colorful as tree frogs, but we can't let you see them all like you was trying to stare through deep fog. Just so connected to nature, he hear the leaves talk. Play with the darkness, I promise you it's gonna leave a scar. Cuts on the deepest heart, it's hard to miss the mark. Discovery of a sacred art that's never found on the chart. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfection, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfection, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. See rappers switch up on you quick, they be the first to hate. Keep it real with them over time, but it's never worth the wait. They never been through what we've been through, so now we can't relate. Get 20,000 steps a day, I'm moving like I'm never late. Floating on these beats, I'm finding pockets just to levitate. In any case, we tell them the truth, they wanna retaliate. Love you saw just one time, my lips started to salivate. Till we cross that goal line, you know we gon' carry the weight. Stream of consciousness right off the dome, that's just how we create. As I'm high, feeling great, glad to be awake. Can't have my poppin' mind crying in my wake. So every move we make, yeah, we calculate cause we playin' in high state. Read 10 pages at the lake, planning my state. Almost left my body, but I came back for a great escape. Near death experience, I'm stared it in the face. Want my cake and need it too, plus I lick the plate. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfection, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels. Making connections, the classical ideal. Making connections, the classical ideal. The model of perfection, tell you the lie's real. We got great traction, pull off with wide wheels.
YN M-bombs, social media rappers, rude, disrespectful.
Sell a beat to one rapper, you can sell it to 200. Somebody else got it, Red Phone don't want it. Thunderstorms ring without a warning. Cops will kick your door, informants got them a warrant. Sell a beat to one rapper, you can sell it to 200. Somebody else got it, Red Phone don't want it. Thunderstorms ring without a warning. Cops will kick your door, informants got them a warrant. Earth the wrong, little mention what Don do or don't condone. The difference between broken spirit and broken bone. No man can put you on, learn to hold your own. Figure the futures of love is flexible, rare from set in stone. Wicked times of time, these strangers find me online. They want to trauma bomb me down as a teenager walking through North Philly before it filled with zombies, ghost Canaans and Tommies. Devil on your shoulder, self-talk policies if you're not responding. Back blocks, don't trust my hood, gotta watch my surroundings. Down rap where the sound went. Suburban city kids, first time in their life ever found friends. But got some people from the country talking hounds and hens. When it's up, guess what? It goes down again. Sell a beat to one rapper, you can sell it to 200. Somebody else got it, Red Phone don't want it. Thunderstorms ring without a warning. Cops will kick your door, informants got them a warrant. Sell a beat to one rapper, you can sell it to 200. Somebody else got it, Red Phone don't want it. Thunderstorms ring without a warning. Cops will kick your door, informants got them a warrant. Pluck fresh fruit off the vine, gentle sense, seductive signs, melodies for mellow minds, apple juice, golden wine, habitual lines.
RKG, what's up, man? Say perfect timing, man. We just got it back into the spot. And we got some commands we're gonna run.
stuck looking stupid like you stepped in slime. You
Go
in
ahead,
this
see
mighty
what
sign.
we got
That's the
going
real
on over
principle.
here.
Chris, me and mine do our best and fine. Madre gave birth to an Uber Mitch, a higher design.
Right.
Celebrate what love we left like how to her. Hit our line for social media
Okay,
rappers.
I'll run
The blind
this.
leading the blind. Empires oversimplified for the seas firing. Products of environment. Sun turned them in and stopped admiring. Justice in Greece, Tel Aviv still was here in Cyrus before the virus. Taught us the world operates at high risk. Food for thought, digest this side dish. Kick to the abyss by Leonidas. But what dime strips defies myth. Rare form dome. Peace. Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Thank you, Most High, for your mercy and your favor. Last night, my uncle body didn't wake up. Dialectic debris over what comes later. Godspeed, life pressure, so big wager. All paper, time draw nights with no eraser. What's safer? Scaling down an alpine glacier. It's match philosophy, the betrayer's nature. Hard labor, Don Yoda, sober baby Vader.
I knew that command was gonna mess up my script.
Like a ski racer, icebreaker, rubber niggas and ambulance chasers. Musical joker, our shadow con faces. Choose to forgive her because when it comes to the game, nobody laced them. Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes the slice, snowflake, is it all innate? Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes the slice, snowflake, is it all innate? Clarity, you're opaque. Reality's layer cake. Cool nights in Tel Aviv, Prince Dollars and Great.
See the agent jump. We haven't even gotten the API keys.
Rice cast iron gate, crane covered empires, water walking Salt Lake. Can't make it out here with flawed faith. Life hit with more pressure to make a jaw break. Thought it was on time, but it was all late. Pull up at the checkpoint to make the car wait. Just the border to the Stargate. To open up these types of portals takes raw faith. Lovey on live, talking with spirit, not what cards say. But things come easily the hard way. Shooting up flares because we care in the destinations far away. Madre baptized the sun in the waterways. Thank God we did it in the modern age. Primordial state. Shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass.
It's jumping too many steps. Jumping way too many steps ahead before certain steps are confirmed.
Shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes the slice, snowflake, is it all innate?
I wasn't ready.
Never look to another man to put us on. Sometimes gotta walk in the rain and weather the storm. Can't be the Tower Boy and wear the jersey. They all wanna rap, but they ain't all worthy. The way they write rhymes, the dime is too wordy. Lovey come around, Justin David and get flirty. We gonna show up for a moment to leave early. Cut up like surgery, then exit like emergency. But I focus on love right now, no sense of urgency. But it's in and out, just like a burglary. So don't bring drama, just wait, you can miss him with absurdities. Been like this since he learned about the bird and bees. Had the garden with the weed, reckless how I scattered seeds. Like not being able to raise your firstborn, it's a tragedy. This life is filled with disappointments. When it's time to show up, don't miss your appointment. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Never let them play with your mind, that's not no way to live. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. Sometimes it's not about what you can get, it's about what you get. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. We not clearing samples, message to the right holders. You just gonna have to come find us in a window seat, just up about 30,000 feet, staring at the sun without blinders.
Dime know a few New Yorkers who show kindness. Let's talk beach, raw material is the finest. In debate, subjectivity is never honest. If we ever choke on the words, we don't do the Heimlich. And my rapper friends say my counter moves a flying kick, but they ain't no friends in the rap game, so them lines is thin. It's the time again, not the time to lose, the time to win. Walking with my heart hurting, just I'm trying to find a win. Started rapping stream of consciousness when I couldn't find a pen. Had to trust myself even though I know the world coming to an end. Carrying my cross through the abyss until I'm born again. Hoping that we make it through the night, rise in the morning, man. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Never let them play with your mind, that's not no way to live. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. Sometimes it's not about what you could get, it's about what you get. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. It's all real ingredients, no preservatives. Thank you, Lord, for all the miracles that you did. We're gonna take a little time, do something that I've enjoyed doing for the greater part of my life. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be borderline effortless. It's a little 16 that I've been working on since last week. Let's go. Studying Don's details, more unique than seashells. Rappers and producers, they washed up beach whales, no ship set sail. Miss us with those fairy tales for the dogs. Rest in peace, Storm Trey and Big Bells. Grandma used to take a shopping at Bloomingdale's. Rather seek truth from heaven than lies from hell. Talk about making money, couldn't size the sales. Skip biology by 15 just when decided fail. Rappers never weighed nothing with the hand scale. Suburban youth crossing the street, we got our hands held. Shine light on evil, how we see it, might as well. Thank you, Lord, weekly transactions on the Zelle. Off the rails, down the difference between men and males who live long enough to bounce back when plans fail. Social media is show and tell, but don't show yourself. The effects of a generation 30 years after Cohen tell.
Time waits for no man, cause nothing ever lasts. My race is often I forget the value the past. It's called the peace card, what's the math? Now just understand it. So much wisdom in my youth, I take my age for granted. What's the math called? 1, 2, everything is frequencies. I start to study color since my name ain't blue. No metaphysical nigga babble, it's literal. I said it's frequencies, if I wave then I gonna blow. Just stick with me to stick with me like I am Groot. I put the melody in your spine, you rock it raccoon. You cool, clearly your efforts detrimental to just your people. I rob whoever got the cake, so we not equal. Even the Bible say brothers deceitful. I put the hole through a cow with this phony nigga, you bet he see through. Spit out the shell, you allergic to seafood. I put the gun down and box a nigga, hit you with combos from seafood. Born through my mother, inherently evil. So until I ask for forgiveness, the devil's smiling, doing what we do, nigga.
Down precise and just might stand on the eye of a needle. Apologies, lovey, we had to leave you. Wade in the water that's murky, you're not see-through. Poisonous love from a distance, less lethal. Keeping it fly is an American eagle. Don't need a passport to soar over evil. Sharp as a steeple, keep it cool with the people. Truth is regal, don't let the lies mislead you. First and last time on earth won't be a sequel. It seems like being yourself's almost illegal. Did you get the real dose or you get the placebo? Nobody on earth gon' know like we know. Watching the dollar fast crash to zero. Cold as ski snow, rinse and repeat like free throws. Gotta make your shots to go where we go. Move a discreet mode, ciphering the cheat code. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like what we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Phony MCs can't get with the program. Just show you how to walk blind through the lowlands. Sunrise soon, what that mean? We got another chance to bounce back like rubber bands. Under palm trees in the sands. Hurricane wind speeds we withstand. Structures.
So now I'm correcting my agent. I'm getting it right. because it's a cascade of failures. So we ran multiple commands, at least 10 commands for scripts that we built, and the prerequisite for the scripts aren't even accessible yet. So it should have never built all of this, and so now it's like a little confusion. And now I gotta assess the damage. Your favorite rapper not nice, just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Sound good to us, don't care who don't like, but we like. Favorite rapper not nice, he just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, just alright. Your favorite rapper not nice, he just alright.
Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper up. Blessed by the struggle, had to adjust. Our big black body sure been through enough. Focused on our mission. I stay refined, survive like Mark Watney in The Martian who got left behind. For nights with no lights. So I'm gonna have to register some API codes. I don't want to pay for anything, because we're not gonna be doing more than 10,000 calls or 100,000 calls to these APIs. From climbing up with no fear for his flesh. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper up. Love his love, just he never treat him like unicorns. Guarantee Lovey gon' keep breakfast, lunch, and dinner warm. Blow the horn, burning rubber till all the tires warm. Up at dawn, put in work like it was a farm. Help you water your grass, take care of your lawn. Brain over brawn, our mind was gone when we lost on. All these years later, hard to mourn, still moving on. Love to see the now I gotta set up these accounts to get access to these APIs. Account is now confirmed. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. Which is following best describes you. I am a trading project software developer, educator, student. We're just gonna put student. Go ahead, refuse it. You know we won't lose it. Don't come around us asking questions that are stupid.
Developer, get free API code.
Jerusalem mixed in Dom Beach, making moves on the highway, losing they can't see.
Plays with
go ahead, refuse it. You know we won't lose it.
Acquire the API, please. The first API documentation. Start building.
Go ahead, refuse it. You know we can't lose it.
Open this.
Come around Dom asking questions that's stupid. Heads in the future, folks are never telling. Even if you read a palm, you can read it wrong. Concealing all the light, so don't leave it on. How it feels so right when it's so
and
wrong.
Now let's register with this one. Sign in with Google. Slow but sure. Let's continue. I want to sign in with Google.
Come around us asking questions that are stupid. Go ahead, refuse it. You know we can't lose it.
Okay, so it don't want to let me do that.
Asking questions that's stupid. Go ahead, refuse it. You know we won't lose it. God made it
been created. Okay.
This is our Prometheus thesis. New day, thought it was a snake, but it's just too late. Thought it was a race, but you're too late. About 10 years since Dom went through 2 a day.
Let me close that.
From Jerusalem, mixed in Dom Beach, making moves on the highway, losing, they can't sleep. Time's up thinking all night long. I was on that one way, come up, they can't ball without it. On that one way, come up, they can't ball without it. Fresh teeth from Jerusalem, mixed in Dom Beach, making moves on the highway, losing.
So, but where's the documentation? Right, let me open up the API documentation.
Go ahead, refuse it, you know we won't lose it.
So this way I had the API documentation.
Asking questions that are stupid. Go ahead, refuse it, you know we can't lose it. Come around dime, asking questions that's stupid. On that one way, come up, they can't go without. On that one
I want to be able to.
Making moves on the highway, losing, they can't sleep. Go ahead, refuse it, you know we won't lose it. Don't come around us.
Man, alright, so I'm gonna have to go through all of this. So we're gonna have to do this. I don't want to paste that like that. I want the documentation. There we go.
2 bars at a
Right.
time,
Alright,
that'll
cool.
be fine. Just was only 2, hearing victory is mine. Embedded in our mind by the most holy
Yeah,
design.
this is
Too young to know there's
the
always
legwork
no
that has to be
mountain
done
climb. Divinity
to
defined in flesh. Take an educated
get some of these
guess.
systems to
Could've
function how I would like them to
Watch
function.
your highness step, while truth is quiet is kept. While eyes louder than thunder.
That's authentication.
Making young brother wonder. First day of the summer.
Common
Wake 'em up if they slumber.
workflows.
Just cutting a rhyming. Like Nate on the lumber.
That's
While
gonna
we
take
wait
me
on
to
our number.
another
Every day
page,
we go
though.
get it. How we fall so far behind, but still handle business. Lord forgive us, the horror's vivid. More flows than the North Pacific, but these waters different. Olympic swimmers wouldn't want to dive or dip in.
Okay,
Even with seas and no
so-
island, just more to envision.
Open link in the blue
Lead the way and
tab.
start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars
Gotta
until they
open this in
jaws
the new
hurt.
tab.
Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt.
Lord forsake fake niggas. I rock a red fox and drink Ripple. For the times I spent my days crippled. You talking tough but scared of pit bulls. Pack my brain with knowledge till it gets full. Remember mom spanked me cause I couldn't sit still. Now I smile at her with hopes to split millions. God's favor made me resilient. From failure to fulfillment. When my ink spill, I kill like Sicilians. Never been a lane but play square on my square like Sicilians. Seeing success then going to jail is a stalemate. I could have had a Yale fate. The seeds that grow tomatoes and the apples and the kale fake. Women looking for love, grab cameras and tail shake. The monkey on my shoulder is a whale weight. Gotta go against our morals for riches, then whale weight.
Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. Lead the way and start first. Phony MCs gotta bite bars until they jaws hurt. See the demons chasing you. Make them stop on command. Grow to learn, that's just part of the plan, Gotta live a little longer just to overstand. Maybe run through a few $100 grand. Bora Bora trips to fill our feet in the sand. Dom was a shorty at 16, but felt like he's a man. Lovey Pot came back from DR, didn't sleep in the van. Darker than you, part of the view, go get you a tan. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Listen to Justin David and Know It All to make your thoughts expand. Much love to our Boston fans. Just gonna be nice to his coffin slam. Knowing our God can raise the dead to stand. Too much to be scams. Phonies better back up, just never gave a damn. Hard-headed, bump heads with a ram. Elder needed help, put 5 in his hand. He told us dry is safe, and thank you, young man. Feel the drama, challenges, and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges, and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. There's more to life than getting paid. Our sample selection going with us to the grave. Got a destination in mind, but the road's unpaved. Shoot up a flare because we care to help them out the maze. Just was a youth in the era of the box fade. Hear my pops now saying, watch what the stocks made. Get to a point, could do 500 a trade. Up and down, it's going one of them ways. Trusting the EMAs. These are the days, in them now. We're gonna look back on them like, brother, what'd you figure out? Did you ball hard, cross the goal line, or sit it out? Our style can't be fouled. And if it was found, it'd be located where the silence was loud. Pardon our files, life filled with treasure and trials. Who would've guessed just would go a year without a black a mile? You ain't know us then, but you blessed to know us now. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention.
It would have been nice if they just would have made all of the APIs on one.
They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Try to recall the first time you didn't overthink. Life came at you fast, but you didn't blink. Sanity at the brink, Alice ate the bread to shrink. Couldn't find the missing link, ready to write when the Monster Inc. Our childhood scream came years before Monsters Inc. Don't let them profit off your panic. Our God transformed weakness to strength and advantage. Hard to command it when the mountain that you're climbing is gigantic. Rather than show love to a brother, they just can't stand it. Built from the damage and sad of circumstances. Played the odds with Gambit, but took my chances. By myself, discovered that love can never vanish. You can shift your bandwidth, but that don't mean the plan will stick. Rare form right off the dome, he had no hand in this. Truth in my manuscript. The words get woven like threads in canvases. Solid as amethyst. Why they rap like who man is this? Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention. Life filled with drama, challenges and redemption. They want you distracted, they don't want you to pay attention.
Let's talk beef.
I wasn't ready.
Just was never the type who had to wait up. Phony MCs go get your weight up. Some things you just don't forget, like doing layups. 20 miles away from the runway, the way he way up. The way we boss lanes, how we cross planes. Born free, way off the news, the way we lost change. At times was reckless with the bread, the way we toss change. And nothing like these social media rappers and they false claims. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Listen to us rap, it's an introduction into our mind. Trust the Lord, the destination we moving towards we find. Shooting flares till we get there, leading the blind. It's wisdom refined to understand, gotta read between the lines. The future and the past don't exist, but the present is defined. Spirits inclined to climb any mountain range we find. Get there in time or get left behind. Running races with the wind, there's no such thing as a finish line. And no friends in the rap game, so just not a friend of ya. And life's not linear. Dissect 10 dimensions of thought. The way I rap is just like there's 10 of us. Vibes is generous and this journey has been adventurous. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain. Hard to explain, we ain't experienced similar pain. Lessons ingrained that got carved in our brains. Might get lost in the rain, but don't struggle in vain. Where the wounds remain, but there's nothing to gain.
Let's talk beef.
I wasn't ready.
Let's talk beef.
I wasn't ready.
The reaper sleeps in repercussion. Dr. D died, new discovery and discussion. Rather assert than make assumption. Why the planet suffers overconsumption. Wasn't good at algebra, but knew how to function. Treating websites like drug blocks. We gotta get the product in. Watch the body can see the rise and fall of the modern man. For that penthouse architecture out in Rotterdam, Riverside, Maritime heritage. Dime ideas go against the grain. Does that make him a heretic? In the house of creativity, there's no comparison. Laid up in the Four Seasons to the Sheridan. This light that we inherited, I have your nose open like Coke and Claritin. Quiet as a whisper. Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper.
And now my agent wants to take forever. Of course it's not taking forever, but it's like,
is it wrong or right?
What in the world?
Like a sharp knife.
What are you thinking
One
about?
poor decision
You need to
could ruin
clarify.
your life.
Execute my command.
Receiving is not the same
And
as knowing
engage.
what you do with advice. Lose your sight. Things could change overnight. People are jealous and envious, but never dim your light. No man is good.
It's
We
crushing
all
my
play
usage.
with strife,
It's all
like
good.
swimming for your life.
No, all three episodes are
In the
implemented
middle of
correctly
the
and the research
ocean,
full
and
script
it's
based
sure
on the
nowhere in
documentation
sight.
and it's
Chase
set.
the crown and chase
The
the wind,
foundation
but
is
never
confirmed,
know the
clean,
price.
alias
It's
correct,
like
config,
being
all three
right on
written and
target,
verified,
but far
established,
from
complete
precise.
script.
Saw
All
the
not
red
while
and
the
blue
track
lights
exceeded.
on Center
First
Boulevard
recon.
out the Richmond Heights. On Ivy
How
Lane, my
are we
uncles live their
running
life.
first
Temptation high, better
recon
with ice. Quiet as a
without
whisper.
Any watch this.
Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your dime in your picture.
What it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Time don't wait, better find a way. Say things as they truly are since 9 or 8. Phony MCs get a pot of the face. They couldn't come up with one line to connect the 8. Almost 29 online trying to debate about who in your top 5 and who you think great. Dime almost died, but he back alive with a clean slate. Lovey saw me one time and thinking I'm a soulmate. Dime idea of romance is ice baths and cold lake. 7:30 p.m. just gonna want his dinner plate. Nice with the liberal laws, the way just illustrate. Take a couple breaths before we communicate. Got on the mic just to innovate. Say they want smoke, we let it ventilate. Get it in the modern age. Protect me, Lord, for all my wicked ways. Ball until he falling like a young Penny Hardaway. Tell you what it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Whack MCs gon' get it whether they want it or not. TMP, what that mean? No one wanted shots. Take no prisoners. There's no such thing as friends in the rap game. You never been a friend of us. Rap on dime sector rapping like there's 10 of us. Laughing at social media rappers who put up a fuss. Just a paragon of virtue. He don't even cuss. Born on the cusp. Not in it for the shine, in it for the rust. That's what happens when the roof is for tough. Calling forecast and bluff. They wanna keep up with red, but the head wasn't fast enough. Watch the tortoise pass them up. They wanna be known for rapping, but they don't wanna rap when it's after us. Dime to drink from golden glasses or plastic cups. Keep it a constant. Mr. Johnson with the magic touch. Tell you what it isn't, tell you what it is. Go do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go do it big. Tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is. Go straight to the top and do it big. Go straight to the top and do it big. Won't tell you what it isn't, won't tell you what it is.
He's chosen to live the life of a Ruroni who doesn't kill. There's no way he's leaving Ringo to Kyoto.
Happy in life? Well, listen to this now. Don't be like just to wait for light to sit you down. It can happen in a breath. Shorter than an instant, plan to stay together. Sail off into the distance, new sacrifice before the afterlife. Love you one acting right, head to shoulders, no getting over. Play the damn fool, see the real you. Burn my eyes like baby shampoo, know I can swim. That's why we jumped off in your damn pool. Pain made slow us down, but grit made us move. Gamble with our crumbs, more to parlay on a fan dude. Mysteries, laws of nature, can't see what you can do. Walk on hot sand without sandals. There's a time for that right now, it's the time for this. Put up more shots for the shots we missed. Ignorance is bliss. Get there, follow the flares of a cosmic kiss. 2 days right after Christmas, what did I miss? If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
It's hard enough to stay encouraged, but when the pill in your hand, it's not the time to be nervous. Was taught to fish, then to flourish. I had to fight with it on the line to get it above the surface. Shout out who wanna hurt us. Sociopathic thoughts trying to convince us to. But we ain't do it, so that don't concern us. Staying far from the gossip and controversy they get stirred up. And that's with that old school flow, they like word up. The abduction chronicles, the prophecies return up. A man born with a heart of hate who had to learn love. Dig knives in your back, pushes and shoves. Forgive those close enough to hug. Programs bug, codes open source, but written in blood. Plugged, born after the flood. This message by the end of the song was self-destruct. If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
Learn the hard way, love me, never love you. Kisses on my cheek, not my lips, just keep it upbeat. Love my drums dusty, views from where the ducks be. Classic Mustang, yeah, the roof got rusty. Word selection robustly, poppin' mom, name me Justin, low tolerance for anything unjustly. Silver fox fur, look like Siberian husky. Trust me, phony MCs disgust me. Was in Delhi eating vegetables and chutney. Long way from baby steps, now we taking deluxe seats. Kicked out at 16 to lay it up in plush suites. My God protects through such feats. Comfortable in the back or in the front seats. Know I'm alive, know why? Just can feel the sun heat. Mindful of what my tongue speak. Rare get love suburb to the slum streets. Phony MC sweet as fruit off the sugar plum tree. Robustly, poppin' mom, name me Justin, low tolerance for anything unjustly. Silver fox fur, look like Siberian husky. Trust me, phony MCs disgust me. Learn the hard way, love me, never love me. Kisses on my cheek, not my lips, just keep it upbeat. Love my drums dusty, views from where the ducks be. Classic Mustang, yeah, the roof got rusty. In the back or in the front seats, know I'm alive, know why? Just can feel the sun heat. Mindful of what my tongue speak. Rare get love suburb to the slum streets. Phony MC sweet as fruit off the sugar plum tree. Rare get love suburb to the slum streets. Phony MC sweet as fruit.
See, this machine is talking about before something gets built. It's already built. What are you talking about?
Off the sugar plum tree. Robustly, poppin' mom, name me Justin, low tolerance for anything unjustly. Silver fox fur, look like Siberian husky. Trust me, phony MCs disgust me. Never heard a beat, it just couldn't write you. When my thoughts reach the paper, it's marriage and not dues. Only MCs sound like wives who sue. Drop wishing pools, get the blues for missing clues. Life of pity or abundance, pick and choose. The world don't snooze. These not the hours to be confused. Get removed and subdued for any fear to improve. Don't need oceanography to see obviously mountains move. Ever spent so much time overthinking? Your brain was bruised. Order of lights in the course of life. Self-accused, spared for the night. Got right, good food was true. All memories of reconstruction, so history's misconstrued. So every time I blink, my eyes perspective gets renewed. Two things, just love, fresh water, and good news.
All it takes is one bar from the fun to start. When you focus on the art, you really couldn't care less about the charge. Miss my wife, whispering our prayers, kissing on my scars. When it came time to go our separate ways, did it, and that's why God. Trust life is effortless, never really been a try hard. 250,000 air miles later at the sky bar. Shine bright for a moment to disappear like a dying star. But believe science, they told us by this time we'd have flying cars. Pierce to the lion's heart. Farewell to our lovey sayonara. Go against just
I want to get to building this watch list for this technology sector, but if I have to continue to make these necessary corrections for the scale and scope of this type of build, man, I'm gonna be here all night, which is not the play because it's already 12 o'clock. I wasn't even anticipating being here this long for tonight's live. But we just want to get a system validation to confirm that the system functions and works, and then I could kind of test it with, like I said, we had watch lists, like the healthcare industry watch list that we built last night. That was 1,000 tickers.
He ain't lived in the city for over 10 years. Inbound, quit crying while you shedding tears. Word to our gap tooth, never getting veneers. Through the years, love appeared through solid cheers. Different from my peers, the way our flows echo in your ears. Dream of consciousness, trusted what my spirit hears. But clarity is everything, so we gon' keep it clear. Know a few brothers out the 5 borough who keep it thorough. Never did it one project at a time, dime dozen plural. In the season of Leo and Virgo, LaGuardia, the Hartsfield Jackson, in a silver fox fur coat. Final destination MCO. Don come around social media, get rappers, they get extra defensive though. Let's talk beat, sample selection unforgettable. The tracks be the outfits, the verses be the centerfold. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise like the sun does. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise just like the sun does. Never hear dying crying out by a humbug, even when at times he outnumbered. Stay down to rise like the sun does. Stay down to rise just like the sun does.
There's 5 dangers of relying on talent alone. In a hidden language only you can hear in your dome. Don't place expectations you can't meet, will just leave you alone. That type of peace that we seek, you gotta find on your own. Born on the scene to get a piece of that American dream. Busting down product, hands dirty, couldn't keep them clean. Like serving only for the hood and not the birds, what you mean?
So we're building
Birds
script 10
running
as
with
we
the law
speak.
for a stolen car, they had their guns drawn. APBs in front of Montgomery Mall. You gon' learn vicariously, firsthand or from afar. Skip out the classroom and still tell you what was taught. Downtown Brooklyn, teach you how to flip, no somersault. Framed for aggravated assault. This world gon' test you, multiple choice. Word problems are true or false. Youthful records got sealed before ever looking for a record deal. Memories of those in them chains will never get an appeal. Holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past?
And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? It won't be mountain pine, suppose the way it is by design. When you F up to bounce back, you gotta climb. No use of excuse, not liking what it is when that's the bottom line. Add to the pie, then take a slice. That's the way we dine. The world of how you thinking you behind when you way ahead. When it's time to get up, can't stay in bed. The hater felt it was their duty to speak untruly with what they said. But we don't hear that when we on the ledge, way over the edge. Time is short, X marks the spot, make just wanna find it more. Talk a good game, but what they lying for? I did a meteor, really strike and kill off the dinosaurs. Man gotta be a walking weapon to eat with the carnivores. Someone fruit off the vine, dine rap over beats from 2009. Stick with it, be patient, self-mastery's not in the mind. Planting a seed, wanting it to grow before it's time.
So I think after
all the dirt,
we built this 10th script, after we built the 10th script, we're going to be done coding on the command line, and then we're going to, like I said, we got to figure out how to build these watch lists for some of these sectors that have hundreds, if not thousands, of companies in it, because at this point in time, it doesn't make sense at scale, and the amount of API calls that we are limited to. But like I said, I do not want to pay a dime more than I need to.
Thank you, Lord, for days with and without pain. Leaves in the breeze seem to glorify your name. 5 years after the fire, they reopened Notre Dame. Now Frodo Baggins, my Uncle Lucius was the Lord of the Rings. Time used to look at his hands and think I'ma get mine one day. So rare you was born with everything you need, go find you a way. So show me the real you, not the character you want me to buy into. Lying to yourself or lying to me, so who you lying to? When the truth is truly clarified, could leave a man terrorized.
We're about to battle test this with agriculture.
Collaborate or collide, we're gonna take it in stride. There's never been no place to hide. It's not optional, survive and
no
thrive.
such file.
I'm the only son with God, nothing's impossible. Flying over obstacles, hands game like Costa Zoo. Dime got a lot to do, never had a lot to prove. Posted in the cut, blended in somewhere tropical.
Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the wagon sea, someone had to rule. Now no most don't get it, but don't get it confused. Red stay sharp like every move.
It's supposed to see around this corner, even though we have the API. It's telling me, and I don't have enough credits to really see this all the way through.
King of the wagon sea, someone had to rule. Play on diving board, don't sink in the pool. Dime pay dues and verses dropping jewels. Signed the truth, castles in the sky, the sky still blue. This crown forged with fire, not a plastic glue.
It's definitely in my downloads. What is it talking about?
A little older, walking with a big stick of bamboo. Read too much to handle. Brooklyn to Orlando. Phony MCs ramble. Dime make them scramble. Production rubs them the wrong way. We really sample, but our record collection would make most an example. Plus a razor cuts clean. White gloves off for dusting. The way they speak to children of God is disgusting. That freedom ring. Same time discern who we trusting. Rare form not nice, then there was no such thing. Alcohol in the wound, yes it's going sting. We chasing after puppeteers, cutting up strings. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the wagon sea, someone had to rule. Now no most don't get it, but don't get it confused. Red stay sharp like every move is a duel. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the wagon seas, don't get it confused. Just building this empire where the wise renew. King of the wagon seas, someone had to rule. Goddamn desert is deeply coded, trust my God, you know it. Baby, get one chance, love me, don't blow it. Ichi, Dion, I'm stoic, patches and pants. Granny was so it, the way we put words together like a poet. Show love in my peak, show love in my lowest. Might get it the slowest, but always been focused. Fail and stumble, it'll make you humble. Party at Red Hook and party and double. Go to the city pen out.
Excuse me.
7. Only MC, Bill Thread. 7 days bread without leaven. Justin David, no, I'm not Kevin. Taking time, Pentagon weapon. Let's talk beats, we reppin'. No one cared.
So right now we're downloading Yahoo Finance. See, this is where a lot of this information, especially financial information, now mind you, this is not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. I'm no one's financial advisor. But a lot of that information is public record. So we ran a script that will allow us to access that information.
Uncle saying deduction. When down rat, no interruptions. Can't talk with you, young got Tuscan. Farewell of your judgments. Much love the illustrious. No one cared enough, teach them to hustle, so they hate. Reform was born in human history with the highest stakes. Life is like a frozen lake, but dime don't slip on skates. No one cared enough, teach them how to hustle, so they hate. No one cared enough, teach them to hustle, so they hate. Reform was born in human history with the highest stakes. Life is like a frozen lake, but dime don't slip on skates. No one cared enough, teach them how to hustle, so they hate.
Nothing's juster than which is just. Lie like you a hustler, whack 'em see poo putt. Dime is amongst us, you phonies getting hushed. Riff on love the underground, but this the upper crust. Dime is so robust, haters put up a fuss. Just was raised with so much game, his brains a living trust. Not rare fault, things don't go your way, so don't bring a bus. Times is adding up, it's a plus, that's not luck. Patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me and heard my cry. He brought me up out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry clay.
Get butter from the duck, and honey from the bees. Had volumes and libraries, they were still in the trees. Dime navigating seas, your whole kingdom gets seized. Black Gambit, keep an ace in my sleeve, but more like Nightcrawler. Grandma used to show down rinse the rice with the ice water. Only way you get to the top, better fight harder. Red taking quantum leaps, far away from hand to hands in them quantities. Whack the seeds, know they don't wanna respond to these. Madre taught us when to say no and how to say please. Much love to D-Hand, Mr. Adams, Bella V's and Cotto. Back then, Justin David drunk the liquor from the bottle. Could've gone anywhere on God's green earth, the storm would follow. Losing essence of love, slightly made us hollow. Can't forget Slim Boog or Derek Paul. Statues of limitation, just no dime stood tall. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote control. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. Even if we wrong, we start strong and gon' finish strong. Super activated, get busy like this has been too long. Feature price for 16 bars, 1,000 a piece. Even if they extra obese, Rick get them out they seats. Private property, the sweets, you know how we eat. Magnificent and magnifique. Same brother lovies get geek to meet. Extremely deterministic, the way things had to be. A life of the first-hand perspective, sometimes it's sad to see. Verse with the majesties and Sadducees. Intelligent, but when Don was in school, he got D's and C's. Never been diagnosed with ADHD. Far from hopeless with the laser focus of hypnosis to A to Z. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote controlled.
Two things that's for sure about it. Keep it over cold, never needed no overcoat. Sub-zero, never fear the fire from the skulls of fighters. I retired as I stroll along the frozen road. Yeah, I know the code. Plus I know when and where to break it. Gotta hold my own. No holding of your sanctions, just a load on my sacred data. Safe to say I changed this little game up. Guess I'm one hell of a gamer. I just used the hell they gave them and make flame out of the painful. Crystallize it and it's sliding inside the chamber. Now I aim it. Lo and behold, got no one willing to bang with I. And so it goes on and on until I ain't alive. And even when I die, just a portal to a greater time. I'm just a product of a loving heart and hateful mind. Merged in the forge of the source, and I pay the price by crafting mighty passionate acts in this name. A destroyer I became, thank God for this day, nickel.
On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told. But one thing that you know will never be remote controlled. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On everything that pleases the soul, we've been bold. On a voyage in a vessel, it's too risky to fold. Even with a heart of gold, Ran always do what he was told.
All right, so now we're running the agriculture 42 tickers, pulling fundamentals for 42 tickers, fast screen pass. Says expected time is 15 seconds.
Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. Some people in life gon' turn they back. That's a lesson you gon' learn, it's a fact. In the moment, you might not know how to react. Just own it, cut yourself some slack. Push past whatever you lack. Watch how they act. Let it unfold and unpack. Sever whatever strings attached. At times, feelings won't mix and match, but that don't mean that you turn and switch up like that. The enemy interceded and succeeded, we didn't stay on track. We all do and say things we can never take back. Forgive and forget, it's not always easy as that. Figure out how to get there with no X on the map. Guess our hearts no longer overlap. Wake up from a dream and snap, get lost in the rap. Past collapse, revealing truth in the gaps. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. See a new mountain to climb. It's a sign to leave it all behind. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. Hard to surpass the upper echelon, pressing on. It need a healing energies, just the rest is long. Right or wrong, the best is yet to come, it hasn't gone to university. Give adversity, he'll make us strong. Our God took our weakness, transformed it to strength. Help prevent internal wildfires, know what it meant. Time was spent to cover the cracks and dry cement. Ignore signs that were sent, days passed, they came and went. Fell behind on rent, money already spent.
So far, so good.
Hustling for every cent. Love and prayers were our only defense. For what will become life-changing events. More than a few levels we haven't spoke to since. Like socks lost in the drive-in, it makes no sense. But it is what it's been, so we take no offense. For new foundations, opportunity presents. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. See a new mountain to climb. It's a sign to leave it all behind. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. Having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision. Called just a globetrotter the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Nothing like these rappers who they hate. Our money came earlier than theirs came late. Ask me how I'm doing, love it great.
Right, so it's no key, no account, no cost.
When it comes to having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision. Called just a globetrotter the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Good on new rappers, just don't relate. Won't travel to see you when out of state. Love he came through and fed me grapes. Every day I live my life is high stakes. Catch me posted up by a lake. Watch some producers fake. Hate online but show love face to face. So it's safe to say that's why Justin keep a healthy distance. Hating on what I do might help your position, but they too dumb to listen. Much love to our care team for our condition. Your body talking to you right now, I hope you listen. Take good care of yourself. protect your health. Wisdom is felt, the strength you dealt, that's in the wealth. When it comes to having a worldview, we got vision. Flying all over the globe was my decision. Called just a globetrotter the way he dishing. And get to the money so fast without permission. Nothing like these rappers who they hate. Our money came earlier than theirs came late. Ask me how I'm doing, love it great. Every day I eat shrimp or steak. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Dime love the ball, dime love the ball. Money stacked like a giant 10 feet tall. Brought back to life, Jesus Christ raised the dead. Got a word, Oviedo, black burst, that's limbo to the feds. Talking cold, never know who documented what it said. Up the road, stack your crumbs to a loaf of French bread. In that Florida water, where you gotta swim with hammerhead. Silver Spring slang, have a Bama crying cold red. Go ahead, still run laps around you with a broke leg. Basket full of eggs, if they crack, it's off with your head. House plant, name Fred and Ted. 100X leverage the spread. Big bets, it's easier to tote these bags with a sled. Instead, don't get left behind and beg. But Don can't be misled. Rare foreign dome, way over the How many hate? The list could go over 9 pages. Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play with. How many hate? The list could go on for 9 pages. Put your hand on a hot stove, you want something to play. Me from Dome, others call me Justin David. Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play.
It is super fascinating and super, which is basically seen on the screen. So we are running a batch. Let me just kind of get this over a little bit more so you can see it. That's why I like that these streams are not that many people in it. I like that we kind of have a tight-knit viewership right now, because what I'm showing you is it should self-destruct. Because I have a theory that this is going to be game changing, not just for myself, but for others as well. And so we just ran the full pipeline in the end. For the agriculture sector. And so now these 21, so we just basically took 42 tickers. So we did the agriculture sector. That's our first watch list. It has like 42 tickers on it. So we just did a deep analysis of those 42 tickers, and we tiered them to and ranked them. Tier 1, Tier 2. Now, I still have to figure out what I want the system to do with the ones that don't get pulled, because just because those ones aren't ranked high right now, we want to firmly establish the criteria of what allows it to be ranked. But now, so instead of me having to go through my watch list and basically just analyze the chart for technical analysis, I've used fundamental analysis with my agent to basically process that data that would be impossible for me to process all those fundamentals for those companies. And
before we shuffle the deck. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Just don't got time to argue with some herbs online. To focus on the profane and divine. Caught in a bond of your own making, that's fine. Projecting don't make it dimes. This all design put together fresh as lemon lime. Act like they got flow, but all just hit no swimming sign. Veils get peeled like clementines. No back and forth, this isn't tennis time. Running still in the race, but in their mind they cross the finish line. Dumb is still being alive, claiming the greatest alive. Only a few survive for eternity. Not burying you alive when the mic just a courtesy. When you know you live forever, no sense is an urgency. While most rap like they in desperate need of emergency. Make it to the promised land, will be the first to see cosmic supreme. Rats that held on universally. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Activates encouragement for 21st century youth. Dissecting over screws, artistic abstract truths. A studio track suits. Whack seeds running in the glass loop. Great gazooks, clip them like leaks at the grassroots. They bit a bad fruit, they get smushed under beige suede boots. Meaningless to chase the wind on the trade route. The most high is absolute, there's no substitute. Man, knowledge is foolishness, it became mute. Dead rare gold in a bubble goose. Dime dialect. Born free, we off the news. After narcissistic injuries, it's hard to make a truce. Love we wanted to go, so we cut her loose. No use, living in denial is best to face the truth. Even when it's hard to deduce, lace up your boots, aim and shoot, stay in pursuit. I'm the king of the whack MC. Crawl if you please, guarantee make them fall at their knees. I'm the king of the whack MC. Lost in the breeze, guarantee they fall at their knees. She golly willing, cause growing the creek simpler. Street fall in the wild, underwater wasn't heard. On a voyage for a madman, on a no return. Boston firm, British tax system, pay as you earn. Concerned the earth's curve, people go underserved. Bad decisions, whack 'em seeds, draw up on the curb. Red 80s fiber, highly preferred. Word for word, just reserved. Well versed in the theater of the absurd. Dime in the booth, sat at the table, see them turn. Who wants something for nothing? The man is scared to learn. Some things in life just hard to discern, but even the kindergarten knows the violation if you don't wait your turn. Bridges burn, lessons learned, energy returned, wisdom gets confirmed from pages that we've turned. Stack your wealth, protect your health, and conduct yourself. Knowledge gets delved, and we moving in stealth. The king of the whack MC, crawl if you please. Guarantee make them fall at their knees. Don the king of the whack MC, lost in the breeze. Guarantee they fall at their knees.
Dreams are reality, rappers is jokes, all flash and foundation, mirrors and smoke, worth over birth, king just for show, plant for the seeds, the garden of the grove, air around a brick, these verse like cement, dealt with the pain when the money was spent, flesh for the net, out here missing the rent, one proof of perfection, move with intent, why play rich, turn crumbs in a loaf of bread, rag game, 7 lives, just can't be spoon fed, online rappers think I'm sick in the head, a message gets spread, not left on red, care less for fame, unknown instead, write chapters in book, I can't write when I'm dead, full steam ahead, can't be timid, pushing limits, down started, ready finish, La B and me can't be you, La B and me can't be you, La B and me can't be you, it took a lifetime just for me to get to love myself, a blind spot of you,
is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. 20 years old in a Mustang doing donuts. I was a kid, I was hanging with the grown-ups. Came to learn that the pain was all in vain if you let this cold world make you go nuts. Needed a head, but they hit you up with the shoulder. A spark of me now that's poisoned up in the soda. When two mice die, you still smell the odor. I bet my west side doesn't make me a coda. This world's a limit, so we wanna take it over. No shortcuts, no such thing as getting over. Once upon a time, thought I was gonna die young, but I adjusted to getting older. 46 degrees, Florida getting colder. The biggest thing you gotta do is just show up. But just on old nobody, oh just. Posted in the cut, got the gang sold up. Lil' B and me can't be you. Lil' B and me can't be you. Lil' B and me can't be you. It took a lifetime just for me to get to love myself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know your. Being teachable is a man, is an asset, and a lifesaver in the trenches. Team leader, make you carry benches. Off safety, sprinting for the fences. Can't be senseless, go in the distance. Grit, get relentless. 2-week vacation, St. Vincent. Hubbies who don't smile in their photos, yeah, that's a no-go. She can't even smell, just incense. But you naturally hard to ignore. Jaws hit the floor, make it really hard for you to blend in. Don't get a much love to Shenzhen. Till the wheels fall off, blow out the engine. Analyze the charts, what ticker are we sending? When you stand on 10, it's gonna offend them. Cross the goal line, find out a win's a win. Make the best move and don't think again. Lil' B and me can't be you. Lil' B and me can't be you. Lil' B and me can't be you. It took a lifetime just for me to get to love myself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself. A blind spot of you is accepting. It takes a lifetime to get to know yourself.
Rest in peace to my cousins and daughter Nadia. Hold the make it to the other side and say hi to ya. Carry so many caskets, now you can't bother judge. Life bite down with the strength of a hippopotamus. Born with everything that we need inside of us. Can't go to war with just one when there's a lot of us. Etched in my tombstone, he shared a lot of love. Praise to the Most High for everything he does. Shoulder shrugs, gap tooth, cracker pulling rugs. A pump fun live stream, getting high with his subs. The world we was born into is no longer what it was. Could have been on Wall Street, but he wanted to be a thug. Teleported to the trenches, Bruce Willis in the mud. It only mattered the time was trapped from a World War II slug. Some can't imagine going years without a hug. On that note, hitting Lovey up just for a back rub. Lovey don't swim here if you scared of the deep end. Take you to the high rise just to see you jumping. Give my guys high fives, celebrate the big win. I think I wear my gold watch. I think I wear my gold watch. My granddad owned land by the lot. Just was raised to get the whole knot. And never show his hand and cry about what he got. Cool as the breeze. Don don't mesh well with phony MCs. It's been a long time since I climbed into the trees. Bark on my palm, scratches from the leaves on my arm. Lovey's called Just Charm. It's a perfect day not to self-harm. Running some mills to buy a cottage in the hills, a copper farm. Just from the city, we used to rap in front of barns. Taking 19-hour flights to Popeye, yet they for the freshest prawns. Skiing on a bleeding edge for $30 eggs. In a healthcare crisis with overpriced meds. Still cover my food groups and cut out sliced bread. Cook up the right beans to make the rice red. Thank you Most High for shelter and a nice bed. Still alive and vilified.
Yeah, we're gonna end up building our own script for this as well, but we're not gonna do that right now.
Just to rise in the morning and forget where the
So
night
let's
is. Love it
go
don't swim
here.
in if you scared of the deep end. Take
Nope,
you to the high
that's not
rise
gonna
just to
be
see
able
you
to
jump
here.
in. Give my guys high fives,
Here in the
celebrate the
list.
big win. I think I wear my gold watch. I think I wear my gold watch. My granddad owned land by the lot. Just was raised to get the whole knot. And never show his hand and cry about what he got.
That DMX. That DMX one of the biggest losers like Cameron. Fuck this nigga.
So this is what we did last night. So we're going to We just gonna push
Stay patient. No such
and
thing
make
as
this
time
happen
wasted.
tonight. I don't know if we're gonna do all of them.
Sacred. Only online, man,
But
out
with
their
that
mind.
said,
Think
I
I'm
have
safe to
no
play
idea
with.
if I
Love
plan to do
got
all of
an
them.
accent. Can't pronounce an R, say just a favorite. We watch for the blue smoke to know the flame lit. Ride until the wheels fall off just to exchange the whip. Stream of consciousness is hard to explain the gift. Like having a flow that could drown the fish. Or they had us in their targets, but they sent they shots and missed. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up.
Let's rock
Yeah,
and
my
roll.
new love each other tonight, now we ain't hooking up. You got all the answers, what do you do and good ain't good enough.
Welcome.
Pops today told me he wanna see me live my dreams.
Everybody
My
reset.
friend clean, don't let the chest pain
Rejoin. We about to reset the
intervene.
live.
Stop smoking and stop drinking by any means. The best how everything in the portfolio green. Know it'll be red again like books we found when we was 10. Playing with fake online friends, why would y'all